Welcome back to part number 2 of What If Anakin Saved His Mother and the Tuskens. Thank you for your support on part 1. If you are not aware of the first part or are not subscribed, please do those first before watching this video. Darth Sidious' target Anakin Skywalker had returned to Coruscant following the battle on Geonosis. After being knighted by the Jedi Council, Anakin has to complete his mission to protect Senator Amidala, and this time they are accompanied by the fully healed Shmi Skywalker. Landing in the Lake Country, Anakin and Padme completed their ceremony alongside R2-D2, C-3PO and Shmi, but after they return to their duties, the presence of Shmi is detected by the Jedi Council, who had discovered her recovery in the Halls of Healing. Anakin is thus summoned in front of the Jedi Council and interrogated by Master Windu. Anakin recalled the premonitions he had had about Shmi and his detour to Tatooine to save his mother, which caused a stir amongst the council members, with some annoyed at Anakin for letting his emotions take over him, and others horrified at the slavery on Tatooine. The council eventually made the decision to forbid Shmi from remaining on Coruscant, but allowing Anakin to occasionally visit her on Tatooine. Anakin is frustrated but understands the council's decision before returning to Padme's apartment. The Senator of Naboo is already tired of the secrecy of their marriage, and it had been leaked to a security guard, Captain Panaka, and they debate whether to tell Obi-Wan, but before they can make a decision, Anakin is ordered to head to the newly constructed clone barracks and meet the Legion under his command. As the hangar doors slid open, the 501st Legion saluted their new commander, and their first mission began. Anakin would eventually get his chance to reunite with his mother after receiving his new padawan in the youngling Togruta Ahsoka Tano. The Jedi Council had decided that they needed to teach Anakin further responsibility were he to eventually become a Jedi Master, and they knew that returning to his home planet would be a test for the new Jedi Knight. Prizing the Huttlet Rota from the clutches of the Sith assassin Asajj Ventress, Anakin and his new padawan aim to return Rota using their G9 light freighter. As Anakin lands the twilight, he senses the presence of his mother, but also the foul stench of Dooku's darkness. Ordering Ahsoka to return Rota to the crime lord Jabba the Hutt, Anakin ignited his blade as the Sith apprentice appeared in front of him and taunted him for his life as a slave. Briefly clashing blades before slipping on the sand dunes, Dooku brought up his holoprojector and has showed Ahsoka walking into a trap as Anakin's entire family was in the custody of his Magna Guards. Anakin gritted his teeth in anger, but refused to let Dooku's taunts get to him, and focused on the mission of distracting the Sith apprentice, trusting the skills of his new Padawan and R2-D2. The Jedi Knight has learnt his lesson from their previous encounter on Geonosis, blocking Dooku's lightning attack with his lightsaber, even if he continued to slip on the sand, before they are both interrupted by the sound of a mighty roar. The Tusken Raiders had risen from the mound of sand, and at the sight of Anakin, they bowed, then attacked Dooku. The Sith apprentice was quick to react, but it seems several tribes had gathered together, and Anakin capitalized on their distraction to force push a cloud of sand into Dooku's face, temporarily stinging his eyes. The Tusken Raiders used their gaffy sticks to pummel and strike the Sith, who tumbled into the valley of sand below. Anakin instructed the Tuskens to continue their punishment on Dooku as he picked up the curved hilt of the Sith apprentice from the floor, then went to help to free his family. Arriving quickly with the assistance of Dooku's speeder, Ahsoka had done a thorough job in dismantling the tough Magna Guards, and she was being praised by Anakin's mother. Ahsoka and Anakin managed to return the Huttlet, whilst the Lars family waited outside, and with the intervention of Padme, Jabba is convinced that Zero had been responsible for the kidnapping of Rota. Leaving the crime lord, Anakin is determined to do something to liberate the slaves on Tatooine, but his first task was to check on the condition of Dooku. Whilst Ahsoka took the Lars family back to their home, Anakin heard the calling of the Tusken clans, and they beckoned him to inspect Dooku. Their former Jedi Master cannot be recognised, as his face has been battered, and Anakin congratulates the Tuskens for their effort. Dragging the Sith along the ground, he promises a return to Tatooine, and for the Tuskens to have an even more important role in helping the planet. Dooku eventually awakened in a Republic cell, and standing over him was Darth Sidious. The Dark Lord of the Sith launched a lightning attack at Dooku, punishing him for his lack of vision, and considered him to be replaced by Ventress. Sidious would not tolerate failure in his path to destroying the Jedi. That is it for part 2 of What If Anakin Saved the Mother and the Tuskens. If you'd like to see a part 3 soon, please like this video, turn on that notification bell, click that subscribe button on this channel, as well as on my other channel What If Films. And as always, leave a comment on what if you'd all like to see next, and how I can improve my videos. Thank you all very much for watching, and see you next time.